Hello! Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try my best to read out loud, which I do suck at. Don't worry, I can read just fine, but when it comes to staring at the words and talking at the same time, really just like egg. But no. So today we're going to play this little game, The House in Fata Morgana. Yeah. It's a visual novel. If you like that stuff, then tag along. I don't know if I could finish the whole game through. Well, we'll see how I feel. Well, whatever happens, it happens. But yeah. Anywhoosies, let's start. Okay, it's a dark. I mean, yeah, it is. I feel like I need to read all this. But no, it's just opening, it's okay. Okay. I was looking down upon a corpse. My own corpse. I was afflicted with greatest despair at the sight of it being dragged into the place of my own crucifixion. My soul crumbled, and I was wholly extinguished. Indeed, I did once lose everything. However, as I faded into the darkness everlasting, I hear a voice calling out to me, and so I vowed once more that no matter what, how long it may take, how great the obstacles that stand in my way, or what form you may have assumed, I shall come back for you, that I must return to that house. So I ask you, please wait until this mutilated body arrives there once more. Your consciousness wavers like a ship at sea was slowly drawn back to the surface. There. with each new breath feeling gradually returning to your fingers. Master. You could hear the pattering of the rain from somewhere. Master. And the sound of crackling fire. Wake up, Master. Creak, creak, creak. Wake up. When you came to, you were rocking back and forth in a rocking chair. The room was dimly lit, aside from the flickering of the fireplace, where there's no other illumination. No light shone through the closed windows. There was only the pitter-patter of rain on the glass. It was as soon though the whole mansion has been enveloped in darkness. Oh, splendid. You have finally awoken. Someone called out to you. You're about to search the room, but that turned out to be unnecessary. The source of the voice was crouching beside the chair, looking up at you with emerald eyes. Good morning, Master. Morning. What's the matter? Are you still waking up? You seem rather drowsy. Come now, you must gather yourself. Though I am glad to hear your voice. I have simply been waiting for so long for this moment. Tending to the mansion all by my lonesome, ensuring it was ready for your return, whenever that time may be. When I caught sight of you through the window, my heart fluttered. The time has finally arrived. You were perplexed. This woman who looked like a maid seemed to know you, but you had no memory of her. What kind of herbal tea would you like to start your day with? It has some wonderful caramel leaves, if you will like. Or perhaps your tastes have changed since we last met. Tell me, Master, what do you like? I beg your pardon? I'll allow myself to get too excited. I hope you still be sympathetic, Master. I am just utterly elated that I will see you again. The woman appeared to be genuinely delighted that you have awoken, but she seemed to lack the energy typical of her age. Or perhaps life is more appropriate than the word energy. But the gloom extended upon the maid, and seems to encompass the entire mansion. The plaster walls illuminated by the fireplace, and the rose engravings and the ebony pillars felt vaguely familiar. But a crushing sense of claustrophobic overpowered that familiarity. It seems that as though the house wasn't interested in accepting you just yet. Oh my, you don't know who I am? Do you not know who you are either? That is quite a predicament. If you cannot remember who you are, then who I am to serve. The woman's face was pale, almost though she's. A faint chill ran down your spine. Are you the master of this house? Though it would seem that you have no memories of such. quite the dilemma. If you know not who you are, then are you no different than a stranger to me? No? Indeed, you have returned. But from where? That I cannot say. Then how about this? I am a servant of this mansion, and as such, I am familiar with the many incidents that have taken place here. I shall show you the history of this house, master. That will surely allow you to recall who you are. The freshly awakened gears in your head has begun to turn as you mull over things. The maid has called you the master of this house. But without a single mirror in the room, you had no way of seeing what you look like. Unable to decide, you reflectively nodded. Let us be off then. And fear not. I merely entreated you not to let go of my hand. Should you hold it tightly, if you need not to worry about being washed away by the waves of history. No matter what happened, you mustn't let go of my hand. Your hand in hers, you follow the maid leading through the hall. The air within the mansion was oppressive, as though the black miasma hovered within. The house was bleak and barren, hardly a trace of color to be found. You came across an open window. Beyond it lay nothing but darkness. Either sunlight nor moonlight can be seen. There were no chirping birds, no rustling grass, no signs of life at all. Everything would being normally give color to the world has vanished entirely. The only other presence was that of the maid. Following her lead, you proceed through the mansion. After some time you arrived with a double door, a glass within shattered. The door, once pure white, had long since faded to the dull gray. It appears to lead the back garden. You can hear children laughing on the other side. Though is it not states the state that you now see it, a beautiful, beautiful garden once lay beyond these doors. The owner of the time enjoyed gathering rare species of roses from all across the world. At this grandest, it may seem every flower in constant competition for most majestic bloom. Would you like to see this wonderful era of splendor and prosperity? I very much hope it is to your liking, master. The maid opened the door to the back garden. A sudden gust of wind brushes across your face, forcing you to close your eyes as you follow the maid through the doors. When you next open your eyes, the world has no longer blanket in shadows. The first door! The mansion had an alluring air of beauty about in the era. It was like something out of a fairy tale. This period of history could perhaps be described as a symphony of destruction, as cumbersome principles of the old came crashing down. Freed from the day-to-day oppression of these, a presets, holy shit, the people seem to hark back to the more poetic, expressive ways of old. They took these newly blossoming emotions in hand. With them, they wrote literature, painting portraits, composed theater, and found love. Even the church, which have multi the audacity through the Middle Ages, embraced the changing times, adopting the culture's flower and a sense of aesthetic. War would break out not 20 years from then, plucking the rippling era from the tree of history. But there was no concern to us now. At the time, it was still what people prefer as the Golden Age, a period of furore for who were there. Fair warning, my room is fucking dark and I got blinded. Now let us take a slight detour. No, we will not be changing locations. It is a tale about the mansion, from beginning to end. We will, however, be moving through time. Say, how about 8 years into the past? A very wealthy family lived in this house then. The mother and father, brother and sister, all had distinctive, beautiful, flaxen hair. I was always enamored by their hair. By the contrast, mine is the color of wet crow. See, there I am, standing around, looking rather a fool. I was happy back then. And what reason did I have not to be offered the opportunity to attend such a beautiful home? So I poured my heart into serving that family. Listen closely if you would. That soft, fleeting sound that can only be a young girl singing. Can you hear it? I apologize for this upcoming stuff. La 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 la, la 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 la. The girl you see cheerfully picking crimson roses and singing like a songbird was called Nellie. Though young, she sang with elegance. Nellie was deeply fond of the house's garden, and she would often spend her afternoons there. Gorgeous roses gathered from all across the world bloomed into the garden. They were given the utmost care, and even they had their thorns removed, so young Nellie would not harm herself, naturally. The light brown-haired girl carefully plucked the petals from the roses, gathering them as she could sing. Her voice was like a music playing by fairies. Nay, the slightest of her was like an angel descended from heaven. Holy shit. Oh dear, please don't look at me like that. I admit I was rather being fanciful. But what is a woman if not a fanciful? Little bird, singing night and day. For your little birdie heart, say with your woes away. Pretty flowers all around the little birds. And even when the sun comes up, oh dearest Mel, I've forgotten what comes next. Are you listening? Nellie was, matter of fact, not the only visitor to the rose garden that day. She always came with her older brother Mel. The younger siblings were inseparable. Mel adored his little sister, who pined for his attention. The sight of the two innocent children cuddling together not yet shackled by the fear for the future, was truly heartwarming. That day Mel was sitting in the shade of the tree, reading a book. As am I, I'm sure you are aware. In their time, books could not yet be mass-produced. What he was reading had been a copy by a scribe. I presume he had borrowed it from the church. The book, having passed through many hands over many years, was visibly worn, but I suppose that speaks to its importance. It was, in fact, a Latin grammar textbook he was reading. Mel was a clever boy. He had attended the church from a very young age, where the priests would instruct him in Latin grammar. So at that time, I believe he was capable of reading even advanced texts. Oh, dearest Mel, please! The younger girl approached her brother, who was consumed by the text. In her hands, she carried a large pile of roses. Petals. Though his sister's shadow overlapped with the tree, the boy still did not notice. So Nellie puckered her cheeks, thrust out her slender arms, and let the petals fall. Oh! Look at your head, it's covered in roses, Mel! Oh, Nellie, you got the petals on the book. This isn't mine. I can't afford to let it get dirty. It's your fault, dearest Mel. I tried to get your attention. And besides, the flowers won't get a book dirty. I must raise the white flag. When did my little lady find herself in such a sharp wit? While waiting for you, dearest Mel. I waited and waited, and you didn't so much as a glance at me. I'll be an adult by the time you're done reading that book. Wow, that soon? That soon. Mother says girls grow up fast. She may be right. In that case, we should do something together before we're all grown up. Surely you won't play with me any longer when you become an adult. That's not true! I'll still play with you, even when I'm grown up. But grown-ups don't play, Nellie. Fine, I'll stay a child forever then! Didn't you say you were about to grow up? You're so mean, Mel! I'm sorry. Please don't pout, my little lady. How about this? I'll make it up to you. I'll play whatever you want today. Really? You mean it? I want to play make-believe. Make-believe? Make-believe. I'll be the princess taken captive by the evil kingdom, and you, dearest Mel, will be my valiant knight. And then you turn into a prince when you rescue me. A knight can become a prince? Impressive. They can. Knights and princes both have to be charming. Of course they can. Which is why it must be you, dearest Mel. No one else could be my prince or my knight. While he may have appeared outwardly embarrassed by it, as rose-cheeked sister proclaimed proudly, I am certain he was smiling on the inside. After a few moments he meekly kneeled, bring himself to the eye level with Nell, and gently stroked her soft hair. All right then. You're my princess, Nellie. And not just anyone's princess, dearest Mel, but yours alone. So, don't be anyone else's princess but mine, okay? No, geez, my princess is quite the fair foreigner. Is that bad? Does it make you dislike me? Not at all. I'm proud to have you as my sister, Nellie. You mean much more. You mean more to me than anything in the world, my dearest princess. I love you, dearest Mel. You'll always be my prince forever and ever. Her mood was quite impressive. Nellie began humming in the melody of the song she'd just forgotten to the lyrics to. Holding the skirts of the dress out from her body, the youngest girl pranced around the rose garden. Mel, his eyes on her back, gave a little shrug. Oh, Nellie, don't come crying to me if you trip running around like that. But Mel was not entirely disapproving of his sister's excitement. He carefully brushed aside the petals off his book and sat in the shade of the tree and began chasing after Nellie. They were picturesque siblings, brimming with hope. And at this time in their lives, there was nothing more jeopardizing that hope. It would not be wonderful if the children could stay children forever. Master? As I see it through, the pleasant, gentle times in our lives have value because they become to an end. Wouldn't you agree? Time continues to flow in parallel and without exclusion. And as such, everyone's childhoods become to an end. Be that as it may, time also flows at the same speed for each individual. Can't read. Now, let us take us a trip down to the river of time. I would be very much delighted if you could remain at this point of time, but unfortunately we cannot. Please do not let go of my hand, Master. I love to read. Give me a second to get some fucking water. I'll be on my way then. Oh! You usually stay longer. For longer. Jesus. Yes, I have an errand to run today. Thank you for your time as always. Would you like the book back for some time next week? Next week? Or the week after? Oh! I can't fucking read! Hold on to as long as you like. But surely there is no other who wants to use it. None as sharp as you, Mel. Put yourself in my shoes, and you'll understand. I want to give it to you any advantage you can get. Oh, you do not believe me? No, I believe you, Father. And I mean, I'll do whatever I can to not disappoint you. That's the spirit. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'm proud to have you as my pupil. Ah, yes, and Mel, do consider that we were talking about going to university? Indeed. If you do, I can introduce you to some accomplished instructors. There is very little left for me to teach you, and I believe you would make a fine priest. It's an honorable thing, Meryl, to devote yourself into the service of our Lord. I'll give it some thought. If you'll excuse me then. I'll see you again. Our doors are always open. Farewell. I was so close to get this other. Whenever it's the service of God, or the service of the church, is it an honorable profession? But theology, the theory, Jesus, I wouldn't mind attending a university, but I'm not sure. Kind of like something to do different, something more befitting of the times. As for what, oh, I'm stumped. But I need to make up my mind soon. If I drag my feet for too long, even my father is liable to grow impatient. Mercy me. Young sire! Bless young sire! Alms! Alms for the poor! This beggar. If I'm not mistaken, he's been outside of the church since last week. Alms! The way he shakes his head. I could get a glimpse of his forehead under his hood. He's completely bald. Buy yourself a bread with this. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless your soul. Thanks. The Lord. Oh no. Nellie's gonna be cross if I don't hurry home. Curses, it looks like it's gonna be rain. It looks like it's going to rain. Master? Master? Oh, thank goodness. You appear to have a firm grasp on your consciences. I was afraid you have accidentally let go of my hand. Now, Master, this is the period of the time I truly wish to show you. The boy reading in the rose garden was now a fine young man. Nevertheless, he still bore the same gentle eyes as before, and he would from time to time show his romance of that innocent young boy. He was, in his own mind, still making the transition into adulthood, I suspect. Mel frequently visited the church on Sundays to participate in Mass, of course, but more often the tutoring by the priest. In addition, he also attended a private school run by the eminent Though it may not be a school, there were students had desks and sat in rows. They studied at the estate. Secondarily, and higher education was not the same as it is today. And Mel, the concerning university. The priest wanted to recruit him to the church, but Mel was having difficult deciding what he should do. That he was such a choice was obvious, is it not? Good afternoon. I'm here to pick up my order. Is it ready? Hoy! Ready and waiting, young Master Rhodes. Oh, don't call me young master, please. I beg your pardon? Canada seemed to get me out of the past. Your order's right here, sir. Mel stopped at the jewelry store in the center of the town on his way back from the church. The buildings was both a workshop and a storefront, and the nobles of the area were deeply fond of the master's wares. He was so skilled, even the royal family have commissioned work from him. As a matter of fact, the wooden sign out front was engraved with a replica of the piece of his jewelry said to be on display in the palace. As the artisan flourished in this golden age, the number of the shops selling luxurious items, such as jewelry, rose in kind. However, the clientele of these shops comprised in a very narrow range of people. May I have a look? Of course, of course! Good, it came out just as I hoped. Splendid work. Can you afford to disappoint a loyal customer like yourself? An hour of work ethic. I am sure she'll love it. Such a kind young master. My boy back home could do well learn about a thing or two from you. Every man ought to know this woman shows some Coming home to a cold fireplace is a sad thing indeed. Aha! Again, please don't call me young master. My apologies. I'll take this to be on the way then. Good day. If you find yourself in need of ease, just let me know. I can make any jewelry you ask for. Come to me, your sweetheart's day will be sure as made. And I guarantee the two of you will have all sorts of fun when you give it to her. But please, I don't have any sweetheart. Huh? Well, that's the prize you get. I'm sure many girls are yeevy for their hair too. Young Master Rose. A fine family looks good, charming. And futures all but... I'll be on my way then. Fuck off. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Good day. Come back again anytime. Goodness. Maybe I'll say I want to study abroad or something. Patient as my father may be, that'll be certainly anger him. I can hear it now. You're wasting your time with a good God-given talent, boy. I could renounce my name and rank, go somewhere far away. That sounds like a kind of a plan Nellie will come up with. As he drew closer to the mansion, a rich fragrance of roses grew more prominent. Over time, this distinctive scent has led visitors to refer the house of Rose Manor. It was also probably a play on Flexenhair family's last name, Rhodes, which you heard on the owner of the jewelry store just said moments earlier. The mansion looked quite different than it does now, no? No thickets of ivory covering the walls, and no rotten, broken doors to be found. I wonder what the Rhodes family would think if they saw the house in its present tragic condition. The sight of their autumnalids, blooming roses, and a veritable symbol of prosperity, long since withered and turned into soil. My apologies, I got a little sentimental there. Let us forget for a moment about our own time. I suppose I could stay out a little too long. Oh well, the sun still shines high in the sky. I'm sure it's... dearest Mel, what took you so long? Wherever have you been? I've been waiting forever. Nelly, bitch. You're not in the house? Nope, you're taking so long. I decided to wait by the gate. But you didn't even notice me at all. Is there any way to treat a lady? All that study has gotten your head stuck in the clouds. No, it hasn't, really. Also, you're heavy. Could you please get off my back? Heavy? I've been gradually reducing the amount of sweets I eat, and I love sweets. To retain my figure for a new dress, and you call me heavy? I didn't catch that. You were saying a tongue twister. You're such a dimwit, Mel. Jerk, blockhead, weakling. And obnoxious to boot. Whatever happened to a delightful little girl who was once my sister? She's probably thrown a fit if I say that out loud. If you should be... Should you be really be... Should... Should you really be outside, Nelly? You are the star of today's event. It's fine. They could call it a birthday party, but I know it's about franchising. It's obvious that Father true motives are here. He'll be gathering a bunch of boys from good families to look for someone to marry me off to. I have no interest in all of that. Don't be like that, Nelly. They're all here for you. At least enjoy what you could have at the party. I guess, and besides, it's not completely terrible. Look at this, dearest Mel. What do you think? What do I think? About what? About what? Mel! My new dress is arrived. I'm wearing it. How could you not notice? I didn't notice. It was something I haven't seen before. But you have so many dresses, Nelly, so... But this is a dress I had made just for today. Look at the colors! They're so pretty! This is the work of a renowned dyer. And this belt is just lovely. Do you see how it comes together to form a butterfly? Oh. Oh, I'm just absolutely in love with it. I think I'll be wearing this dress from now on for a while to come. So tell me, what do you think? Does it look good on me? Yeah, it does. It's pretty. In some ways, I guess she's still a delightful little girl. Oh, dearest Mel, I love you! Whoa, don't jump on me like that. Ah! Oh my, you dropped something. And what do we have here? Wait, hold on. No, you can't have that yet. Is it a present? Give it back. I was going to give it to you later. I knew it. It's for me. And just what could it be? Hey, don't open it. What's the big deal? It's going to be mine soon anyway, isn't it? Oh, I love it. A rose necklace. And this design is from the jeweler of the royal family uses. Oh, my dearest Mel, Jesus fucking Christ. You have you have this made just for me? Oh, jeez. It defeats the purpose if you open it before the party. Happiness is always better sooner rather than later, Mel. I think I'll put it on right away. There, how does it look? It looks lovely. My princess is still the sweetest in all the land. Don't make such weird noises. Oh, but why not? A princess always knows exactly what his princess wants. And this princess wanted some rose jewelry to go with her new dress. Understand? Jeez, I sure don't have it easy playing with your prince now. Nelly. It may just be about time you found a new one. A prince is a prince because you can't find just one standing in the street corner. If you want to retire, dearest Mel, you're going to have to wait another 10 years. That's a long time. Or if you find yourself a new princess. I'm not so... You're about as romantic as a rock, dearest Mel. But worry not, your adorable sister will always be your princess. What more could you want? Are you really allowed to be the judge of that? I mean, more than any other girl in the world, do I not? Then does that make me your perfect princess? Hey, what's the meaning with that laugh? And I'll be over soon laugh. You're always telling me, I mean more than anyone to you. More than anyone to you. Holy fucking shit. Yes, I do. More than anyone in the world, my beloved baby sister. I'll take good care of the necklace. Thank you, my dearest Mel. Well, if you're happy with it, so am I. You're very welcome. Now back to the house with you. Can't have the party without the guests of honor. Do you know if anyone else is here yet? Nope. I imagine they'll be here soon, though. Were you down at the church again today, Mel? Yeah, there was something I didn't know how to translate, so I went to go look it up. Wow, so diligent. I can't say I really like the priest there, personally. Actually, I kind of feel the same way. What? Really? Why? Well, you know, I have my reasons. Heh, so even you don't always like the priest, huh? Let's skip Mass on Sunday then. We can go play. No skipping church. As they grew, the brother, so did too. As grew the brother, so did too the sister. That day Nellie would be turning 14, and Mel, 3 years her senior, was 17. You saw it with your own eyes, so you know just how much she has changed. She was always a cute little girl, and she grew into even more beautiful young woman. Though she was only 14, she was well on her way becoming a fine lady. As for her character, well, but a girl like that has her own charms, wouldn't you say? Drifting down the river of time, the two siblings mature into healthy young adults. But the core of their relationship did not change in the slightest. Nellie was a beautiful, Jesus. Nellie was very much attached to her brother. And as much as Mel complained, he still cared deeply for his sister. Around the time the sun had begun to set, carriages started lining up outside as well-dressed aristocrats made their way into the house. As Nellie had suspected, the majority of them were boys. Okay, give me a second. This one I'm gonna try to sound fucking dead as fuck, so yeah. Yes, I understand. You do not need to say anything more. Rose Manor, right? Okay, we'll go together. Me? Alone? No, please, don't make me. The inhabitants of Rose Manor are surely living quiet, contented lives. And I'm sure they don't remember a thing. Jesus fucking Christ, it's loud. Whew. Mind you, I put the volume all the way low so you guys can hear me, but the music still keeps on going. The room with the fireplace has always kept in pristine condition, so they can entertain the guests at any time. Walls colorfully decorated with the tapestry and stained glass windows gave testament to their greatest fortune. The servants' first assignments every morning was to clean their room. Pitchers, silver plates, and silverware were polished to shine, so they could be more proudly put to use at the moment's notice. And for events like their daughter's birthday, the room served an even more important role. The tabletops were movable, so they had to order new tabletops, with designs made specially for this occasion. And once the banquet had drawn to a close, the table speckled with half-empty wine glasses and leftover candy fruits were moved off to the side to make room for, of course, the festivities. Good evening, Lady Nettie. You look particularly lovely today. Nellie! I just had these jewels cut out just for you! You'll let me have this dance, would you? Ah! What's the matter, Nellie? You look exhausted. These are pretty good. Want one? I know you like sweets. They're apple candy and rock sugar, I think. You disappoint me, dear Smell. Uh, what do you think is the matter? They just keep coming. It never ends. It's driving me up to the wall. Everyone's just repeating the same lines they've been taught. They all think pretty jewels and requests to dance are enough to make a girl swoon. But I think it's true for you, Nellie. Though, why is she disappointed with me? I don't think I'm done with this birthday party after this year. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna stop for now because I'm done fucking reading. Anywho, I'll see you guys till next time, and goodbye.